Nanu, nanu.
TV Crazy Man here. Get ready to have some fun with Robin Williams and classic television's Mork and Mindy. In this video, we have Mork and Mindy fun facts that'll amaze you.
Beam me up, Orson.
Crazy goofs that made it to the final cut, and bloopers that just may cause you uncontrollable laughter.
Oh, humor.
Okay, that just struck me just then. I thought, hey, it'll work.
What is that?
What?
The cradle.
Cradle? Ha! Births of derisive laughter. Something like that. Go back.
Okay, let's start with the beginning. Mork first appeared in the 1978 episode of Happy Days entitled My Favorite Orkin, a take on the 60s My Favorite Martian.
Must know it. Oh, I failed. Watch out. Take back.
At that time, Robin Williams was an unknown actor who got the part by sitting on his head during the audition. On Mork's pilot episode, they brought Mork out of the late 50s or early 60s of the Happy Days series and put him into the 70s. Mork tells Mindy via flashback, another instance where he went back to ask Stefan's advice on women. Penny Marshall from Laverne and Shirley also made an appearance.
Mork, you and I have got to have a talk. It's not nice to sit on your face.
1 second, Mork's watching television. Mindy turns it off, and then it's just gone.
Look. No.
During Mork's first season, he made a return to the Happy Days series on the episode Mork Returns in 1979, which would be the last Mork Happy Days crossover.
Tell me, what's it like in 1979? Who is president?
Do you like peanuts?
I can take him or leave him.
Then you'll like Jimmy. Oh, well, I'm okay now. Let me take it back 1 second. I screwed that all up. But they didn't know.
That same year, Mork also appeared on the first episode of Out of the Blue in 1979, with hopes of jump-starting that series about an angel, but it only lasted 12 episodes. The angel named Random from this series first appeared on an episode of Happy Days.
Mindy, I got the scholarship to Notre Dame. Just kidding.
One thing I hate is sitting in a room full of losers listening to some...
Able to leap over tall buildings? Ha! Anybody can do that in zero gravity.
Robin Williams and Superman Christopher Reeve were college roommates and remained good friends their entire lives. But in the episode, Mork the Tolerant, Mork writes Superman a nasty letter.
Dear Superman, Dean, how can you call yourself a man of steel if you wear blue tights with the underwear on the outside? You're a jive turkey in red booties. Love, your friend, Mork for Mork.
The only problem, Superman will probably need his X-ray vision to see any writing on that letter because it seems to be invisible. That wasn't the only time that Superman showed up. I've actually got this one in my collection.
It's for you.
Did you know that Mork actually ran into Robby the Robot from the 1956 sci-fi film The Forbidden Planet?
You can't see air.
Then you've never been to Los Angeles.
In 1979, Robby does his best performance of the entire 1970s, thanks in part to the voice work by Roderick McDowall, famous for Planet of the Apes.
No one's going to miss me over the weekend, except maybe the Coke machine.
And the hilarious backup of Robin Williams.
Slip me some tin, baby. Whoa, heavy metal.
All of this in the Mork and Mindy episode Dr. Morkenstein in 1979.
I want to dance. I want to shake my booty.
Stand by and action.
Kitten, I'm home. Oh, another day, another inflated dollar.
Robin Williams shocked everybody when he showed up at the beginning of season 3 with a serious working man's haircut. In a 1970s suit, of course. The haircut was likely due to the fact that he had to cut his hair for the 1980 film Popeye.
Action, we've got to move. We've got a deadline. We've got people to meet.
Okay, fly, dinner.
Speaking of movies starring Robin Williams, in '91 he played an adult Peter Pan in the Steven Spielberg movie Hook. But in Season 3, Episode 3 of Mork and Mindy, he met a man who believed he was an adult Peter Pan, played by an actor named David Spielberg, no relation to Steven.
What's not to believe?
And take a wonderful evening. It's been nice talking to you.
Check out this blink and you miss it goof from the episode Mindy, Mindy, Mindy. Mork deactivates a Mindy clone and puts her away before she can be spotted, but Pam Dawber has to lend a hand to Robin to help him close the door, even though she's supposed to be completely deactivated.
Let the rock come through, start here, and pick the rock up here.
Ah, people at home will go,
How did they do that?
Jonathan Winters first appeared on the series on the Season 3 episode Mork and the Family Reunion as Mindy's uncle. Of course, he later appears as Mork and Mindy's baby Murph, which from a comedic standpoint was funny. I mean, thanks to Winters' comedic talents, but from a story perspective, it was really strange. Another trivia fact for you, when Mork and Mindy go on their honeymoon to Ork in the 4th season, the city was actually taken from the 1976 movie Logan's Run.
Oh, children, perhaps this is the dental plan we've all been chanting for.
The 4th season episode Alien Nation guest starred John Larroquette and Richard Moll, who would work together again just a few years later as regular cast members on the TV series Night Court.
Thank you. Thank you, Bubba Pooter.
Here's another goof for you. In the episode PS 2001, Murph's pet frog turns into a really cheap prop with his mouth stuck open on the longer shots. I vaguely remember back in '81 pointing this out to my mom or my sister or somebody. I'm just not sure. In the episode Mork, Mindy, and Murph Meet Milt, Captain Kirk himself accidentally beams down into Mork's home.
You aren't Roxanne.
Give me my champagne.
Beam me up, Orson.
Mork just misses finding out Spock's fate in the upcoming Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, due out that summer.
Wait a minute! You gotta tell me if they kill off Spock or not.
Mork and Mindy's last filmed episode, Gotta Run Part 3, had Mork and Mindy on the run and traveling through time. It was supposed to be a huge episode shown in 3D and was to be the 4th season's big cliffhanger event designed to bring back the viewers, but ABC didn't want to give Mork another shot, and they aired it in regular 2D. According to what I read, the next season was to have Mork and Mindy traveling through time, meeting historical figures every week. If that's true, I know I would have eagerly awaited that season, but instead, they ignored the fact they left Mork and Mindy traveling through time and aired the Mork Report as the last episode, which basically gave the viewer the impression all was back to normal. The Mork Report episode was actually aired out of sequence and took place before the Gotta Run Part 3 episode. You know, since the Gotta Run episode was filmed in 3D already, I wonder why they didn't put it on the DVD set in 3D format, unless there's a lot more cost and work still left to do. Even though that was the end of the regular series, that fall, Mork and Mindy would return in animated form with Robin Williams and Pam Dawber, called Mork and Mindy / Laverne and Shirley / Fonzie. And now, a few bloopers.
I hate to barge in like this, but Mork, no.
Oh yes, sugar ship. Oh yes. I've got to stay your ocean ship.
And recess.
To the northing. Oops.
Ted! You blew it! Wait, I know where we are. Tell me, shut up!
You forgot to program A to laugh. Thanks for watching this video on the TV Crazy Man channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. Comment, let me know what you thought about the video, and have a great day.
Hey, Ralphie boy, Norton, to the moon, Norton!